What's going on, Dragon Ball fans? Gamster coming at you. We have just seen the 1 hour special. It came so fast, but yeah, it left so fast. It was a hell of an episode, so let's go ahead and talk about it, guys. It was insane. First off, I want to say I think it broke the damn internet. I swear, I think Dragon Ball has officially broken the internet because of how crazy it got. But let's go ahead and talk about it. First off, it leaves right where it left off. Ribrianne go up against Goku. Ribrianne wants to fight up against Goku. She says that she wants to use the Super Dragon Balls to become a goddess of destruction, a goddess of love. That way all mortals can love her in all universes, and Elise agrees with her. Goku starts fighting with Ribrianne again, and then Ribrianne does some bullshit transformation, gets wings. It really she gives more power from her fellow maidens, as everyone says, and Elise is definitely giving her prompts. And Goku goes up against Ribrianne even more, and she starts fighting Goku actually is kind of messing with her. He's not going at full power. He deflects her blast. He's going away from her blast. She says, "Oh, you're running away from love." He says, "That's a lot of power." She says, "Ain't power, it's love." So as soon as that happens, Goku realizes that he has to just get away from it, and as soon as that happens, she doesn't see him. She says, "Oh, I guess I got rid of him," because she used a heavy attack that gained into a heart into the ground. Everyone's watching, but then as soon as that happens, he knocks her going into Super Saiyan Blue. She literally gets knocked so bad she gets in front of Jiren, and Jiren is just looking at Goku, and Vivian has this like, "oh fuck" look on her face. So as soon as that happens, she runs. She says, "Are you in love with me too?" She says, "I'm gonna ignore you." She says, "I'm gonna keep ignoring you. You say you love me," and she just gets all scared. She keeps looking, and Jiren just got this solid build look, just looking at Goku. Goku goes back to normal, and then we see Vermont contacting Jiren, telepathically telling him, "It's time for you to unleash your power. I want you to go after Son Goku. I want you to destroy him." And he says, "Very well." So then as soon as that happens, he says, Jiren just unleashes this massive attack. Not really an attack, but just showing off his massive amount of ki, and everyone just starts shaking. They're feeling it. It's just really intense, and they're like, "Holy crap, like where's this coming from?" Gohan, Piccolo, Frieza. Frieza's like, I guess this monstrosity is on the move, and as soon as that happens, we do see that Goku is like, he says, "So you're actually gonna fight me after all, huh?" And that's when he starts feeling it. Goku, this is the first time I've ever seen Goku actually have sweat pour down his face, to like, holy shit, this is real type of a deal, because he actually kept his guard up the entire time. But Jiren was incredibly fast, because Goku goes, "Okay, let's do this." So he unleashes a Kamehameha blast at Jiren, but somehow or other Jiren deflects it, and you see Supreme Kai going, "Why is he not going to Super Saiyan Blue?" And Krillin looks at Supreme Kai and goes, "Martial artists go on their opponent to make them unleash their full power, and then you will unleash their power." He says that's what martial artists do. That's what Goku's trying to do. So Goku fights Jiren in base form, doesn't do anything. He tries Super Saiyan, a few attacks, doesn't do anything at all. Then he tries Super Saiyan 2, doesn't do shit. He just starts going faster and faster and faster and faster. And then Master Roshi goes, "Even every martial artist and every warrior in different universes has to do the same thing." He says it's called being a martial artist and a warrior and a fighter. And so Supreme Kai goes, "I understand." And then Beerus is just watching. Beerus is even shocked. He says, "This much power coming from one mortal?" He says, "How is this even possible?" And you see the other gods, they're very much into this fight. They're like, "This is a fight worth watching." You got ones from the ones that are being excluded, like Liqueur, you got Arak, you got all these different ones that are just watching, and all these other warriors from other universes just watching. And as soon as that happens, you see even Goku, he tries to go right back at him in Super Saiyan God form, and that doesn't even work. He says, "So you're not going to take this seriously unless I do this." So he goes Super Saiyan Blue, and then you see where the Kai of Universe 11, because Jiren is just watching. And Vermont literally says, he says, this is going to take a lot more to take down Jiren. He says, nobody can beat Jiren. That's how powerful he is. And McCree goes, well, I'm a little worried. And he says, you shouldn't be. Jiren knows how to handle himself. And you just see Topo and everyone else just looking at the fight going, well, what's going to happen? And then you see Goku, he starts to fight Jiren, and it actually gets a little more serious. So train blows back and forth, but Jiren smashes the shit out of Goku. He humiliates Goku. He beats the crap out of Goku so bad, he literally starts beating the crap out of him. Goku can't even land one single punch because he either deflects it or he moves away from it. That's how fast Jiren is. And as soon as that happens, he's going in Kaioken, and it doesn't even work, and he just smashes Goku right in the ground. Goku's literally on his hands and knees trying to breathe. Jiren comes on him, puts his foot on Goku's back, and pushes him further in the ground, and then picks him up by his hair and says, you fought valiantly, but it's over. And then as soon as he does that, he thinks it's over, and then Ribrianne's looking, but as soon as that happens, Goku looks around, and next thing you know, he's like, he says, you really think it was over? He's still in Kaioken form, holds on to the end of the arena, and he gets up, and he says, it's not over yet. So he goes, charges right at Jiren again. As soon as that happens, Jiren doesn't even move, and he unleashes Kai Blast on Goku, and Goku is severely injured. He goes, how was he able to do that? I did not even see him. Piccolo and Gohan say that, as well as 17 and 18. They can't even find his movements because he's that fast. And everyone's still shocked of how powerful Jiren is, because nobody's fighting. It's just Goku and Jiren. Ribrianne's hiding. You see Kale, we see Khalifa, because Kale and Khalifa saying, you feel that? And she says, yes, sis. And then you see everyone, and even all the gods are like, holy crap, like, is this even possible? And then you see even we saying, he says, there was a rumor, he says, about a mortal that can will the power of the gods. Looks like that rumor may be true. And you see Vermont saying that Jiren's going to win, that this is the end of Universe 7. He says, because Goku is their ace in the hole. So you see where Goku says, He says, I guess that didn't work. He said, I'm going to have to use my trump card. So he goes up to the height. He says, lend me your energy. He says, I know this a lot, but lend me your energy. You see Piccolo, Gohan lending energy. You see 17, 18, take all the energy you need. Even Frieza gave this man energy. He says, oh, I remember this, brings a lot of memories. He says, you may have it. He says, Frieza, you may have my energy. So that was even crazy, because Frieza, out of all people, Frieza, the thing that almost really beat him the first time before Goku went Super Saiyan. And then next thing you know, you see Tien, you see Roshi, you see Krillin that's giving energy as well, and you see all the gods. They're like, this is amazing, like, we got to keep an eye on this fight. And you see Jiren saying, I'll wait. He goes, what? And he says, I'll wait. He says, this is your best attack. He says, I will wait. And he says, he says, looks like you got something that, he says, I'm glad you are. So it gets really big. Goku starts to throw it at Jiren. Jiren literally uses one hand to deflect the spirit bomb. That's how powerful Jiren is. He uses one hand. He pushes right back at Goku. Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue, then Kaioken times 20. Jiren starts using 2, and it goes right back and forth, and everyone's freaking out. Beerus is freaking out. Everyone's just like, oh, wait, is this really going to work? Like, this better work. And you see where Jiren puts his hands down, and he's just using his focus to push back the Genki Dama. This is how powerful Jiren is. This was really impressive. I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. And you see where all the gods, even Whis and everyone else, is saying that Jiren must have gotten some type of training both of them days, because they wouldn't be able to do this on their own. He says, and even Supreme Kai said, and everyone else, Beerus and Whis included, they say that there is more power from Jiren that they're sensing, but they can't really fully sense it because of how powerful Jiren is, that he must have done extreme training with someone other than himself to actually be able to have this much focus, to be able to do this. As soon as that happens, the Genki Dama shrinks and merges even more. And as soon as that happens, it like explodes. It explodes, everyone's looking, and then Goku just falls into the Genki Dama. He doesn't push it, he tries to push it back, but he falls. He goes like literally in Super Saiyan Blue. We see that image of him going wide eyes and then black, and we also see him trying to emerge, and next thing you know, it just explodes. And all we see is electric shock, a big ass hole in the ground from the tournament. Everyone's like, where is he? And Gohan's like, no, did he get beaten? Piccolo's like, oh, I don't know. And we actually see, like, like, and Champa is looking around. So is Beerus. Beerus is like, I don't know what happened. I can't sense his energy. I can't sense his energy. I can't sense his energy. And they're all like, is this really it? Did you really get beaten? And Jiren just puts it down. And everyone's looking, and as Vermont and his Supreme Kai said, this is a good reason, because now they can take on the rest of Universe 7 and destroy them, because Goku showed how powerful Jiren can be, and now Jiren can take everyone down, and everyone from other universes starts surrounding Jiren, and then Mercreta as well as Vados even said, even though that he may be very powerful, everyone has not lost their will to fight. And so Beerus, he actually, and I'm going to go on something here, I give Beerus a ton of respect, because he goes, is this really the end of you, Son Goku? He says, is this really the end of you? I can't believe that. Because he actually gives Goku a lot of respect. And it's not just respect as a fighter, or as an enemy, or as someone that's a nuisance supposedly to him, but as a friend. And that's what really got me. It was like, he was upset because, not just because, he may lose his ace in the hole, but also because he lost a friend. And that's the sense I was getting, that Beerus saw he not just lost his best warrior, but a friend, someone that he can collaborate with. And that what really got me. I was like, oh my god, like, does Beerus actually consider Goku a friend? And as soon as that happened, Whis says, hold on, there's something there. He says, do you sense it? And he says, Beerus, do you sense it? And Beerus just smiled, and he sensed it. He says, yeah, he's coming. And as soon as that happened, we do see where Goku emerges from the Genki Dama. There's like a portal, and then it opens, and then Goku emerges, and we see Limit Breaker form Goku, or as everyone, Ultra Instinct, which I will later get into. Guys, again, this is going to be a very long video. That was the end of episode 109. We're going to get in episode 1010. So this is going to be episode 109 and 110 review. This is going to be a very long review. We do see where Goku is looking around. He's now in his new form, and everyone is shocked. They can't even sense his ki. Goku literally goes after Jiren, but it looks like he's going after Dispo as well as Toppo, but he deflects them and goes right after Jiren. Literally, him and Jiren start fighting, and then as soon as that happens, Toppo goes, Son Goku, you'll never learn, you've already lost, and he tries doing Justice Flash on him. Goku deflects it all, but Jiren puts up his hand like, stop. He says, I guess my help is not needed, is what Toppo says. And as soon as they have, everyone's looking, and Vegeta's like, what's happened to you, Kakarot? And they're all just looking around like, what's happened to you, like, what's going on? And as soon as that happens, we see where also what was happening when Goku did the Genki Dama. Brienne, she also tried to do a sneak attack, but Vegeta blasted her ass, so now she's trying to hide as well again, because now she sees that Goku's even more powerful, and they're all wondering, like, what is this new transformation, like, what is it? And we see Whis, he's like, I don't know what it is. We're just gonna have to watch and see. And even the Grand Priest is intrigued, and so is both of the Zenos. They're like, ooh, Goku's intense, Goku's powerful, we want more. So as soon as that happens, we see Goku start fighting Jiren at somewhat of the same pace, but I don't think that Jiren or Goku is going at full power. And we also see where Whis states that he somehow or other, when the power boosted off of Goku, because at first Champa wanted Jiren out because, oh, he killed Goku, and they said no. Vados said no because more than likely if he did that, it was self-destruct by his own attack, and that's how come even the Grand Priest said that. But after that happened, that's when Goku emerged, and we see where Goku's still fighting Jiren, but then we also notice that Jiren is still not really going at full power, neither is Goku. Goku is using movements that he's never used before. The way he's acting was almost like when he used Super Saiyan God the first time, and I really noticed that, as well as Jiren, he was still fighting him. And Vermont, he was like a little crazy, but he also said that the Genki Dama worried him because he did not know how powerful Goku was, if he was going to be able to handle that because of how powerful that Spirit Bomb was. But as soon as that happens, we do see where Goku, he literally tells Jiren, he's like, he doesn't really tell him, but he's like telling him with his eyes, I'm gonna fuck you up. Is basically like, anyone with a brain kind of knows that. And then we see where no one understands what happened with Goku, and Whis explains when he went into the spirit bomb that had opened up something within him, like a shell for him to break through for his true potential. And he says ultra instinct. He says something not even a god can possibly obtain. And we see all the gods looking, and Barris is just kind of like, he says it's very hard for a god to obtain that. So now it's called ultra instinct. So apparently what Whis has been trying to teach Beerus, but again, and he says this is only potential, because we do see later on through the episode that it does shrink down, and Jiren says that it was only temporary, and then he says now it's done, and he blasts Goku again at the very end. So we do know that it was only temporary. It was not a full extent of power, it was only temporary. So again, it was sort of like when Goku went to Super Saiyan God the first time. So when he went Super Saiyan God, he didn't have a whole lot of time. So it was almost like shrinking now with the Genki Dama, whatever happened to Goku, because apparently it was a trigger to unleash this potential to Goku, is what we stated, which I happen to agree on. But I don't believe again, if anyone's seen my videos, I do believe that there is no way he mastered movement, because it is way too early. I just think it's something that triggered within Goku's potential to do this type of technique, to unleash something that's within him, to learn that. I think it's something that is, okay, you were able to do this because you were able to do this, but you have to learn more. And that's what I think that this transformation means, that it is because he wasn't thinking, he was only doing what his body was responding to, because trying to survive. So we do have where everyone is starting to fight again, but they're still keeping an eye on the fight. Even the gods are trying to keep an eye on this fight, because they can barely detect the movements as well, because Jiren is on a capability higher than any other mortal. And we see Frieza looking, we see all these other fighters looking, and then when Jiren does dissipate Goku, we see where Hit comes in, and he goes, Universe 6 Assassin, what do you want? He says, I'm here to work. And he just starts fighting. And then we see where Goku's laying down. He's completely depleted. He is so out of energy. It's unbelievable. And then we see where Vegeta's asking him, so what was that? He says, and then he just kind of looks at him. He says, well, what the hell was that? He says, I'm out of energy. He says, don't disregard my intent. He says, what's going on? What was that? He says, I'm not even sure myself. He says, but I'm out of energy. And then he just sees Rubrian, and he says, stay right here, I'll take care of this. He says, but then we're going to have a talk, and then Goku just disappears. So more than likely, he used instant transmission. So now Goku is in hiding. He's in hiding. He's kind of hiding. But here's the kicker, folks. We see Frieza. I don't know if he's in gold form. I don't know if he's in regular form. We see him with a huge devilish smile, and we see him looking at Goku with a power blast going, this brings back memories at Namek, now doesn't it? How's this thing so convenient? And we just see Goku give him a look like, oh shit. Like, basically, like, he just now realized that, like, but we also know, and that's how it ends. But this is just something that I was really wanting to go into with you guys. It was a hell of a special. It was a hell of 2 episodes. I was so excited for it. Now, I want to go into my thoughts, is that I really do think that this was just a potential of something that Goku can achieve further if he learns how to do it. This does not mean, again, I do not think that he's mastered movement of the body. No, because that's absolute bullshit. Because if anyone says, oh, he has, no, that's bullshit, because you don't have a fucking brain. Because how the hell could he do that? And the same thing. And the other thing of it is another thing, is that I've so far liked Jiren as a character, but I think we need a little more character development by him, which we will be getting in further episodes, like episode 111. We'll be seeing Hit versus Jiren, which I'll be getting into another video and some other videos. But also, I do think that Jiren, he had to have some type of training, because obviously Whis and everyone else had even said that. Now, more than likely, Makrita trained him, or Vermont trained him, because I do believe either one of the two trained him, or someone possibly higher than them. Maybe Zeno, but then again, it didn't say that Zeno trained him, because Zeno is not a warrior. Zeno just destroys. Same thing with the Grand Priest. We don't know if the Grand Priest trained him, because the Grand Priest was observing the fight. We see the same thing. Only one I could think of would be Vermont and Makrita, because Makrita is an angel. Whis is an angel. Who's been, teaching Goku and Vegeta? Whis. I do believe that Makrita or someone, depending on how old that Jiren is, has obviously gotten a lot of experience from angels, because again, angels are very intense warriors, because if you have training by them, and depending on how long you are trained, you're going to become a very intense warrior, just like Beerus. Because Beerus, if Beerus was like, holy shit, is this from a mortal, then what does that tell you? If he even says it's close to a god of destruction, even Whis says that, and he says that he must have gotten training somehow. So this obviously states that he got training from someone either on a god of destruction level or a higher of a god of destruction level. Again, I do not believe he's to my own opinion, I think he's almost as powerful as a god of destruction, because it is like it would be close to a god of destruction. Now again, for another note, I do not believe that he is the mortal that's stronger than the gods. And again, I have said that more than once, because one of a story aspect, for a character aspect, because I do believe that there is more that they can do within another arc other than saying, oh, Jiren is the mortal stronger than all the gods. No, because that's bullshit. Because obviously they said it's the power to of a god of destruction, not above a god of destruction, because it is a rumor. So if Jiren can possibly obtain this power, then it is obvious that another character such as Goku or someone that can achieve this power as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my review. I hope you enjoyed my opinion of the special. The special was absolutely insane. It took me forever to finally find links to watch it. It's going to be very late before I'm able to upload this on the channel. Wi-Fi sucks right now. I have a lot of things going on again. My Wi-Fi is just all over the place. I'm having to go to the library again to have Wi-Fi. So it will be on the channel momentarily, sometime tomorrow, which when you've been watching this, it will be tomorrow. So I hope you guys are enjoying your night. If you have not, go check it out. Go try to find the links. It's either on YouTube, Crunchyroll, or Toei. It's on a lot of sites. So go check it out. It's on there. And as soon as I upload this video, I'll be showing you guys more content on the channel, as well as other views, as well as subscriptions and everything else. So I hope you guys are enjoying. If you guys did, leave a like as well as subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hashtag notification squad. You guys know what to do with that. Also, if you guys did not go see the special, go check it out right now. Let me know what you guys thought about the special in the comments down below, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next Dragon Ball video. Peace and take care, guys.